Hello guys, this is Stray Benzes. Today got a topic for you that I'm sure quite a few of us are familiar with, and that is inoperative power rear view mirror on the passenger side. And here's how you can at least get them off the car, as well as tearing into it and to see if anything can be salvaged. Alright, first thing we gotta do is take this plastic off. It looks like somebody else has already damaged this one because this is not, it has that part already busted off of it, no problem. But a couple of connections, and there's one in the middle for the electrical componentry. I'm going to take that off. Make sure you don't drop or lose those little screws. There you go. And then that's the electrical connector here. And it looks like somebody did monkey around with this mirror already a couple of times, because these are not the original screws. There you go. With the last screw, you need to be careful because that mirror will come off on the outside. There you go. Starting to go. Let's see what we're going to find on the inside of this mirror in a moment. There you go. Put a good tug. And there you are. Mirror is off. And now we can tear into it. Before I tear into the 420 SEL one, here's a Coupe mirror that fortunately worked long enough to go side to side. And if you can, try to move this mirror out as far as possible. I'll show you in a minute why. First, you need to remove the rubber boot, which sometimes the rubber here has might have adhered to the metal of the mirror. It's very tough to remove. Not on this one. And here is the key. If you don't want to bust the mirror, you need a small little pick tool like this, and you need to go all the way in the back of this mirror, and I'll show you what you need to be looking for, and that is that little hook in the back there. I'm not quite sure if you can see it, but I'll point to it in a sec. There we go. That little wire there, way back in there. That is a little wire that you need to pull on and move away in order for you to be able to get there you go. There it goes. And now I can remove the wire out of the groove, because that is what helps get rid of the locking mechanism. Because once that locking mechanism is still in there, it is going to be awfully tough, pretty much impossible to remove the mirror. And there's a little wire in the back that you need to also just get out of the the screwdriver comes in really handy. It's difficult to see. If you don't remove the rubber part, it's going to be almost all but impossible. There you go. I got both wires out of the groove. I'll show you that in a minute, but I got it. There you go. I hope you can see how I removed that little wire. There it is. That needs to come out of that groove, because only now can I successfully remove the mirror. There you go. Because otherwise you will wreck the living daylights out of it, and that's the wire that when you want to put it back together, it goes in like so. Needs to go into these grooves. Hold on. There it is. There's one. There we go. Oh. There we go. I had it the reverse the wrong way. There we go. Goes on like so. Into those grooves. This way you don't need to fiddle with it. And now that it's back in place, do whatever you need to do, and you just need to put it on, click it in place, and you're done with your mirror reassembly. This is one without heat. Normally that would be a temp sensor, and well, this one is in pretty good shape, so I'll be able to put it back together. But here the motors, there's something not right with the motors, and how to test that. I have a 90 12-volt power source, a couple of alligator clips, and now I can check which one of these works and which one doesn't. Let's see. You can hear some clicking but no movement. Yeah, so the gear motor is shot, or at least stuck corroded. There we go. Another one. The other function, the side to side, is working but barely. So this mirror is most likely shot. This is also where you can take the back cover off by removing these two here. You need to change the cover in the back. That's how you completely disassemble it. And with these screws you can get the mirror motors out and inspect them and see what's going on. But that's it. Good luck. And well, I'm going to turn it into the other mirror here in a sec. Also, this is the Coupe mirror, and you can see there's only one motor in it, and there's an electric clutch. So if you power test this one, you would only go side to side, but you need to have another set of contacts on the other one to activate the clutch for it to go tilt up and down. Whereas the mirror for the Sedan, there's two gear motors in it, so nothing here. Much like the whole front end, actually pretty much everything of the Coupe won't fit for the Sedan. Good luck, good fixing. For the brave of you, you can tear into the motor gear assembly. You do that by loosening up the 3 screws. You can gain access to the back. You unsolder all the motor wires here, black, gray, white. You take the whole assembly off, and then you pop the ball joints of these little gear motors off of the mirror holder there and there, and then you pop this brace from behind with 2 screwdrivers so they pop off this seat right here, and you carefully remove the gear motor assembly. And what I found is at the back end here you can see the corrosion and buildup, and that's what's blocking these tiny motors up. There is nothing that's gonna loosen that up again. You got to take these little motors apart, and here's the success. And I'm gonna have not only one but maybe even 2 mirrors that are gonna be back in tip-top shape and work. Good luck, good wrenching. I'm ready to put my mirror ring back on here. This is how it clicks in place here. And these 2 little ball joints I'm going to pop back in here and one in here. I'm going to give it one more try run and I should have a functional mirror in a moment. Ball joints are in. And now this one is back in place. And now I can test run my little mirror. This brace is back in. Yeah. Let's have power. Into reverse. And now I'm back in tip-top shape. I resolder the wires, install the mirror, and then you reverse the insulation on the car, put the rubber boot back on, 3 screws back, and then the cover plate. Make sure to make a functional test real quick, and you're good to go. Hey there, I hope you had some fun watching me tear into this little mirror. And don't do as I did, because I busted at least one before I figured out how to get this little wire unhooked with the pick tool once I removed the rubber boot. So I hope that doesn't happen to you from now on. Have fun, subscribe, share, talk to you. Bye.